You are looking live at Sao Paulo, Brazil, which first hosted the NFL back in 2024, and not surprisingly has rolled out the red carpet for us once again. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go, here in Sao Paulo. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
21.
Herbert from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. On 4th down, here's Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First carry now, Brashard Smith. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be Third down to begin this ball game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
The Chargers into a nickel set, third down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. He's got Smith again. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Thrown back, gets the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Back-to-back carries here. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. If they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's going well so far. He's still going. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers make it a 1-point game. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Now it's Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Hand off on second and short. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And they bring him down around the 34. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got a first to begin the frame. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover 2 block as this defense steals away possession.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Completed to his running back. Keeps it moving. Space on the right. He's got room. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. The Chargers just about ready, and there they go, sending it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you Send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Mahomes. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that.
Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to be set up.
We don't have in footballs. We don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams with field goals, you've got a great chance to win. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Check down complete to Pacheco. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Brazil. And it's the Chiefs with 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That one connects. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Well, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Pacheco can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. I mean, you appreciate great safety like that.
Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Bruce, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Butker knocks it through. And the lead is back down to 9.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
On the return, here comes Austin. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The party's still going for 2 more quarters, football fans. We're back underway from Brazil. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Deion Henley.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 20 on 2nd down. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And that is exactly what you're looking for in a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
This one's to Rice out on the right side. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. They pass on that long field goal. Would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. Mahomes to throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Harris gets it on the counter. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second down at the 44.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Dump off to his fullback. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and it showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They're going for it. It's Herbert. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
49-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Hey, Ram.
Another try following the sack. That's incomplete left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh, put some heat on this deep. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Chiefs have some new life in the 4th.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Brings up 2nd down at the Chargers 45-yard line.
2nd and 1. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16.
He'll start with a give to Harris. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he'll get up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10, Herbert. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a first.
First and 10 at the 47.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down. Herbert to throw once more. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw. Make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So they're left facing third and long. Herbert throwing again. That throw finds Coughlin. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Ooh, some excellent English on that punt. This touches down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He finds Pacheco into the backfield. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break up.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one to take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. It is the 2-minute warning from Sao Paulo. Chiefs losing by 9. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You want to know why we see so many gray hairs, Kate, on these D coordinators we meet with? It's plays like that. These T coordinators hate quarterbacks that can escape the pocket, escape the blitz, and make you pay with completions.
Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Brings up fourth down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you've got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
It's Hampton on second. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Tossing right to the short side. And he's got the Charger first down. And that should be all she wrote in this one.
What that play shows you is that if you're not keyed in on the fullback right away, he's going to make you pay.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.